as we get more green, I am definitely seeing less and less deer come around the feeders. Now, there'll be a few deer at the feeders every now and then, but it's nothing like the wintertime. And, of course, that makes it a little bit more difficult to get wild footage of deer that are just roaming wild around the house. I might do a little running around after a while, see if we can see some deer. But, golly, it just proves that all of our food plots, we've got about 100 acres of food plots planted for the deer and elk. And it just shows you that those food plots, how well they're doing here early in the year. Here's a few deer coming right here. I've been watching them from way over across the road. Get in here a little closer. We might be able, I guess there's just 3 of them. I think it's, just looking at them, that looks like a big old fat pregnant doe right there is what it looks like. And it looks like actually but I don't know, because the bucks are still running together. I've not seen forests. Comes another deer coming in from the other direction. And I've not seen forest since I came back off the road, working for several days. Been doing a lot of personal appearances all around the country. It appears that we've got at least 4 deer out there that have just come in. The feeder went off, and of course that feeder is a deer call. There's no doubt about it. The feeder is a deer call. And pretty quickly we'll be able to start telling the differences between bucks and does, because the headgear will begin to appear. About the only ones that we can tell right now are the albinos. The albinos have some pretty good little stubs growing out of the top of their heads. And those are bright pink. Bright pink. And our albinos have blue eyes. We have 3, 2 bucks and a doe. And those are does. I'm just pretty sure of that. I believe that all 4 of those deers that have come up out there are just does, and one big old fawn that was probably born last year. Be anxious to see when Forrest shows up, if his nubbins have started. TC, Forrest, Fat Boy, Buddy, not really seeing any of them. I think I saw Buddy a time or 2 yesterday around close, but not really messing around much at the feeder. There's just a lot to eat out there. This is like heaven, I'm sure, for those deer. When it turns green, look how fat that girl is. She may be an early bloomer for sure. She is just bulging. Look at that. She might have had a visit from Fat Boy. Because Fat Boy's definitely got fat in his genes. And that girl is just huge. She looks like she could have babies any day. I can't tell, but no, that's not just the way they look. I think it's a doe. They're all feeding at the Texas hunter stand. Been seeing a few elk out there, but my bungee cords are working beautifully. No doubt about it. Yeah, I need to take a ride today and see what's happening. Well, looky here. Looky here. We have more. We have more deer staggering in. I don't know if that's the right term. Meandering in. 3 more deer come from across the road. And I believe it looks like one of them is my baby Forrest. And so those are all 3 most likely bucks. You can see that the does that are here, I'm getting a little nervous because the bucks are bigger, brawnier, and they're going to move them out of the way. I believe that big giant there in the middle is TC. You can see they come walking in like they own the place. And I can see nubbins on that deer right there. And I thought I saw Mr. Forrest's collar. Looked like it was pretty far back on his neck. I might be wrong. The does are just going to wander on off. Now, the front yard's got a lot of rye in it. We planted some fresh fescue and rye seed here on this side as well. And we put dirt over the top of it. We might have got too much dirt over the top of it because the seed doesn't seem to be coming up. This little area right here. And that area has been torn up actually by deer. It just sort of ruined the front yard. Another little spot right over there that is really kind of filling in. This one over here, we actually put some more water on it. Our water sprinkler system is broken right now. We had a little water stay in it and it froze and broke the pump. We're trying to find that part or buy a new pump. Rather find the part for a couple hundred than a new pump for about 500. But you can see we're having a hard time there. But we have a pretty good little bunch of deer out there right now. It's the most I've seen since I got back from California. So, and I believe we do have, I don't see him out there now, but I swear maybe it's just my imagination. I'm just wanting to see Forrest. But Forrest runs around with his father, TC, a lot. And I'm sure that big deer out there is TC. And I believe, I don't know, zoom in a little bit more. I believe those, oh, looky there, we got a little, that's right. So these South Fresh food belongs to us. You girls can go on. We gave you a head start. You eat all you can eat. Got about 7 or 8 deer down there. I'm pretty sure that's TC. He's much taller than any other deer. He's looking at Benelli over here now. Just looking at Benelli. He doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to him. I believe that back behind that feeder, I believe Mr. Forrest is back there. A couple more deer right down here. Oh, no, that's Forrest right there. I thought that was 2 deer. That's 1. That's Forrest. I can see. It's got that pretty far back. Now I'll move it up a little bit. And I get a chance to get up to some carrots and hand feed him. Yes. There we go. Mr. TC, and Forrest was off to the right, and that other one's a little buck as well. Well, there's another little house buck there. I'm pretty sure that's little Buddy. We hadn't seen little Buddy also. I've been on the road a lot, so we haven't been here at the right time, seems like, and leaving a lot of times before daylight and getting back in at all hours of the night and early morning. But little Buddy just come walking around the corner there, and he's looking good. I'm just pretty doggone sure that is him. You know, he doesn't have a tag on, which is not a deer that we hand raised. We did turn him loose at the same time that we were letting Wild Child and Little Whitey out. And the big problem is Little Whitey left, or something got him, or he got chasing a girl or something. But you can see that maybe his nubbins is starting to grow there. Surely in the next 2 weeks, we're going to start seeing nubbins get pretty aggressive and things start popping out on our bucks. And with we'll be around a little bit more. We got a really heavy spring schedule, but we'll be in and out a lot. Hopefully we'll be able, that is Buddy. I see the green tag kind of shining in his ear there, but we'll end this video taking a good look at Buddy. He's looking really, really good. Living on the outside. Stays around close all the time. We see him just, just about every day. Just about every day. So, I'll wrap it up for this week, guys and girls. Hope you enjoyed the deer. Didn't get to see as much of them as normal, but I sure do love you.